It is decision time in the markets. Hi, Dean Jenkins with FollowMeTrades.com, and this is the market update for the week of February 19th, 2018. I'm recording this on Monday, President's Day. Of course, the markets are closed, and tomorrow's open, Tuesday the 20th, could be super interesting. And I say it's decision time. I'm showing the S&P 500 chart here on a daily time frame. And just to recap, through all of 2017, pretty linear run up. Early 18, it went parabolic. The angle of the uptrend increased, and then of course we had this very interesting pullback starting right around the 1st of February, and we've had a recovery since then. This move up is the biggest 1 week gain since 2011. So big drama in the market. Let's blow this up and analyze it just a little bit. So I'm going to change my scale just a little bit so we can just focus on current price movement, because there's something really interesting going on. So of course I use Ichimoku Cloud in my analysis. You can see it here. And we are right in the Ichimoku Cloud, which predicts support and resistance. So it was predicting support all through 17, and up to this point it provided support. We broke down through it, and quite often support can become resistance. We're up into it right now. Price did come down to the 200 moving average and reversed from there. So what's next? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have some analysis tools. And what we can see right here, if we do a Fibonacci retracement on the big move down, there, you can see after the big drop, right, which had everybody's attention, price has retraced right into a Fibonacci retracement zone between 38.2, 61.8. It's these blue lines, and it's sitting in this potential resistance area of the Ichimoku Cloud. So it's decision time. Was this just a speed bump on the way to more highs? That's a possible scenario. If we do break out of the cloud, and by the time price works out, we're probably looking at a level, by the time it goes for a few days, I'd say about 2,800. About 2,800 on the S&P 500. We get above that, the probability is we're going on to new highs. If we reverse pretty sharply from here and go down below the cloud for a couple days, a meaningful, not just a little nudge, but with some momentum and breakdown through the cloud, if price gets down, call it good solid close below about 2,700 with some momentum, then the likelihood is we got another move down coming, at least here in the short term. And if we use the Fibonacci extensions, we can measure where that would be going to. We'll just do the 3 data points here. And if this is the high, that's a big if, right? That's speculative at this point. It hasn't happened yet. But then we're looking at more lows down between 2,550, call it 2,400, in between these two green lines. So goes below 2,700, then we got a couple hundred more points coming. That's the technical analysis. What are some of the things that could trigger that? Well, we've got tomorrow morning at the open, we've got some big retail heavyweights who are going to be announcing earnings. So first up will be Home Depot, and on the 20th, on Tuesday, 6 a.m. Eastern Time, Home Depot will announce earnings. And we'll see, Home Depot is both a retailer and big building supply company, so could show some health in both retail and building. It's in a wedge right here. You see this this line here, this line here. So whichever way it breaks out of here, just like the index, is probably where it's going to be going, at least in the short term. So again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what it's going to do, what they're going to announce, but based on the information they provide and then how the market responds to it, we could see some drama that would ripple through. Home Depot is a huge company, represents an important sector, and a lot of other the well-being of many other companies in that sector. So that'll be a really important report, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then also another retail giant you may have heard of, Walmart, is going to be reporting at 7 a.m. Eastern. So by the time the markets open, this information will be out and the markets will be reacting. So that's what we're going to watch for, is what they report, their outlook, and how the markets respond. Right now, Overnight, the futures markets are trading. The S&P is down about a quarter point. Oil's on its way up. We're bullish on oil. Gold's down just a little bit of a pullback, but we're bullish on the bigger time frames. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. But right now, 10-minute chart, overnight, pre-market, the S&P 500 is down. Let's look at gold on a daily chart. And we are actually long gold right now. We caught this move up. We've got a target up over 1378 on gold. Trading that in my pick service and in my trading room. So we're bullish, think it's going to continue up. Won't be smooth. Right? Higher highs, higher lows, on to new higher highs, higher lows, up into the target zone is our prediction. And we are also long on oil. Here's the picture on oil. You know, big run up through most of last year, through the summer, into the early part of this year. A really nice correction, just like we saw in the S&P. But this is breaking up out of the cloud, and we've got a pretty nice target on oil getting up potentially over $70. So that's it. Like I said, it's decision time, and we won't have to wait much longer to find out which way we're going. Again, above 2,800 on the S&P 500, probably on to more highs. Below 2,700, breaking some support, we're probably heading down to some at least short-term lows. Is this the big one? We don't know yet. But this will be very tradable. There will be profit, and we will be there in the trading room and with my pick service taking trades whichever way it goes. We can make money when it goes up. We can make money when it goes down. We just have to follow our system, use risk control, keep the winners big, losers small, and be disciplined. Trade based on what the market is actually doing, the reality of it, not what we think it should do, not our gut feeling, but according to a trading plan, and that's what we're doing. So within less than 24 hours, we're going to have some really important information coming in, and we will probably have a market direction, and again, be trading it. All right, be safe, trade well, use risk control, keep your winners big, your losers small, and as always, love to hear your comments, your questions, your feedback. Post them here on the page. Thanks a lot.